What's up, guys? It's your boy Ted, the review guy, and today I'll be doing a review of The Old Guard. The Old Guard is a Netflix movie. If you haven't watched it, this is your only spoiler warning. So please go and watch it, and then come back and join me here, and we can discuss the movie. Tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like, tell me what you're hoping for in the movie, and yeah, let's get to it, guys. So the movie is based on four soldiers who have powers. So their powers give them immortality. They don't die, or they can't die, from what we know. Their group leader is Andromache of Scythia. Yeah, I think I said that right, but they refer to her as Andy in the movie, and she's also joined by Booker, Joe, and Nikki. So these soldiers, as we are introduced to them, they look bored. They look bored of the world because they've been here, and Andy being the oldest one, they've been trying to save the world. They've been around, and you can see that they're bored, but the younger ones seem more they think they can save the world even more. That's what I got from especially Joe and Nikki. They still want to continue doing the work that they do, but their leader sees the world as it doesn't change. She sees death everywhere, and she's proven right when they take their next job, which is a repeat from the CIA guy called Mr. Copley, I think, yes. And then they repeat this job for the CIA guy, and they vet him. Everything seems legit, only to find out they are being trapped, and they are killed. Because they can't die, they wake up and kill whoever the soldiers that were sent to kill them. And the whole thing is recorded, and Mr. Copley is recording this remotely in another place. So Andy gets pissed because she told him that she doesn't repeat jobs and all of that stuff. So basically they go and look, they try and find Mr. Copley, but then they suddenly dream of this other person who also supposedly have the same powers. And before the dream, we are first introduced to the other soldier that's going to be joining the immortal soldiers, I guess. And she is a very likable character from the beginning. Apparently she's different from the comic. Oh yeah, this is a comic book movie, if you didn't know. I also didn't know when I watched the movie until after the movie. Then I found out, oh, it's a comic book movie, and which is now I'm going to watch it. Anyway, I digress. In the movie, you like the character Nile. She's a Marine, and she gets killed in the mission that they were in to retrieve a known terrorist, and she wakes up again, and she has this dreaming of Andy, Booker, Joe, and Nikki, and then after dreaming of them, she wakes up and her wounds are healed. She was supposedly dead, and everyone in the base freaks out. They want to go test her, and then on the other side, Andy decides to go pick her up. She sees the Marine thing, gets clues, and figures out where she could be, and then she goes there and picks her up, and she while she traps her and she tries to escape, Nile tries to escape, she shoots her in the back of her head, which is strange that when she healed the hole in the back of her head, also her head was braided again, which was kind of weird. Maybe Andy shot in between the braids, but that's highly unlikely because braids are thicker here. But yeah, anyway, that's just nitpicking of me. But yeah, we get introduced and they tell their backstories. I would have liked to see snippets of the backstories of the other teammates, not just Andy's backstory, and including the one soldier that actually died, which means his immortality ran out, and they don't know when and how, what causes the end of the immortality as of yet. So it could be any time. And anyway, we get introduced to the team via them telling their stories, not not shown basically. And we find out there's another lady that her name is Quinn. Andy was close to her, and then she was locked in an iron coffin and thrown in the sea. And obviously, they don't know which part of the sea that is, and the world is quite big. I mean, the ocean is quite big, including all of them, you know. So Andy spent years looking for her, but she couldn't find her. And then when we meet the team, they've been on a break for like a year. So even though Andy's tired of all of this, she's trying to hide her secret. We see this in the one of the first scenes when she deletes a picture of her when someone was taking a selfie. And then after getting introduced, we find Mr. Copley finds them somehow and takes Nikki and Joe and leaves Booker very wounded, and then we see how they heal and all of that stuff. One of my favorite scenes was when Niall and Andy were fighting in the plane. That was like so cool, and you see how reckless Andy is with her life, because really it doesn't matter if anything is at risk, she can't die anyway. And so only to find that she actually stopped healing. That death when they were trapped was the last time dying. After that, if she dies again, she will die, she won't heal. And then we find out later, when we find out that Booker betrayed the team, telling them where they are, telling Mr. Copley where they are, and all of that stuff. And then we see Niall deciding to leave when they tried to rescue Joe and Nikki, and she finds out that Andy was set up by Booker, and then she tries to rescue them, and then we see that in the last scenes. But before she goes to rescue them, she finds out that Andy has been doing good even though she can't see it, which is an incredible thing that Andy has forgotten. And this is one of the turning points of the whole series moving forward, I feel. This means that she can continue doing good work, knowing that there's a ripple effect in doing something good. You do something good now. It might not pay off right now, but it will pay off in some way or shape or form in another time, maybe in another generation. And that's what Andy was missing. That's why she felt like she's not changing the world, because she could only see the immediate repercussions of whatever they were doing. And they eventually see the rescuing of Joe and Booker, and Booker is and Joe and Nikki, and they are both angry at Booker because of what he did. And I love the two because of how they met and how they ended up, and they're just so amazing, both of them. I love the two of them. And we see the relationship between the group grow and how they think as one. This is a callback for me from how they dreamt of each other to find each other, and how they fight when they fight, and how they think like one person or one team, which is incredible. They can defeat anyone basically. So I love that, seeing that. And Mr. Merrick, he's like annoying, the villain of the whole thing. He's like just annoying. I don't even want to entertain him. He was like annoying. But I loved how it all ended. And I enjoyed the movie, guys. I hope you did too. And I'm hoping to see more. And in the last scene, when we see Quinn coming back, that was interesting for me. I want to see where it goes. Is she coming for revenge, or is she, I'm not sure. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, peace.